Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. Before getting the shave, I want to remind everybody this video is brought to you in part by Grown Man Shave. Now for a 10% discount off of your entire purchase, use the code TheTravelingShaver right here to get 10% off your entire purchase at Grown Man Shave. Link in the description below, as well as the code again. Now anyway, for the shave, I'm going with Barrister & Mann's Frankly My Pear in the Excelsior base. This was released sometime last year. I just got this from Grown Man Shave on my last order. The scent is extremely light off the puck. I know people were saying that when it first came out last year, and time has not helped. It is still a very lightly scented soap. Off the puck, it's still very light, probably around like a 3, very lightly scented. However, the scent that I do get is pleasant. Now I do have the balm as well, and the balm is a lot stronger. I would like to see this scent strength, which is about that 5 to 6, maybe 6.5 range in the soap. If they could do that, it'd be fantastic. And of course, if they do release this again, it'll definitely be in the omnibus base, which I wouldn't mind seeing. I think it'd be really great in omnibus. My lather is dripping over my handle. Went on the right side just fine. All right. There's something going on in my neck. So if I open it up tonight, I'm still going to count this as a really good shave. Now I have become a big fan of Barrister Man lately. Now I know a lot of their scents are really hit or miss with a lot of people. And surprisingly, I mean, even Diamond, I don't hate Diamond completely. It's not a go-to scent of mine. It's not one they'll most likely replace when it runs out, which you can take me forever to get it to run out because I can't use it when the wife is home. But frankly, my Pear, the Leviathan is awesome. Full Measure of Man is fantastic, and there's just a lot of really, really good scents out there. Now, also getting into the gear, I put leather here in the Hendrix Classics & Company bowl, the super duper shiny one. The brush is a SmilezforMilez vintage number 4 with a tuxedo knot. The razor is going to be the Feather SS Commissary style, just because the pink candle semi kind of sort of matches the label art. Not really, but good excuse to break out the feather. Oh man, so good. Like I said, I would like this to be a little stronger on the scent. I think it'd be a lot better if it were stronger. Trying to get it to fall off and just whisper it, fold it over itself. But other than the lack of scent strength, it is a good soap, and it's Excelsior. It's Barrister & Man. Even though I know it's been sitting for a little bit because it is from last year, performance has not suffered at all. Still very easy to whip up. Still extremely slick. Just a great soap base. My dog's in there sawing logs. Sounds like she's gonna have a day like I did at work. Holy cow. So at work today, don't know if y'all have had days like this. Had a meeting, company-wide meeting at 8 o'clock. Scheduled to go from 8 until 10. Only problem with that is I had a training class that was scheduled to go from 10 to 5. Or from 9 to 5. And then at noon, we had a department meeting from noon to 1. So I hopped on the company-wide call at 8 to go over the third quarter earnings and, you know, all that good stuff. Talk about the upcoming stuff, going back to the office, and I was only on that for an hour. Then I had to jump onto the training call. So on the training call, we took lunch break around noon when my department had a professional services meeting from noon to 1. So my lunch break from my training class was my other call for my department. That got done at 1. Then I jumped right back on the training call. That went till about 3 o'clock. So in between that 8 o'clock to at least 3:15-ish, I had a 10-minute break. That's it, because I was in back-to-back calls. Luckily, I've only been there a month, so I don't have any projects I'm managing right now, or implementations I'm managing. So the only customer calls I'm on are ones I'm shadowing for coworkers. But man, what a day. And then I'm getting ready to wrap up my day. I'm like, all right, I didn't take a lunch break. I ate during my, not even a team call, but department call. So I'm sitting there doing a couple things near the end of the day. I'm like, all right, come 4 o'clock, I didn't take lunch, so I'm gonna call it good at 4. Well, I'm sitting at my desk here at the house, enjoying some Starbursts. You know, soft Starburst, not like from last year. This year Starburst, so nice and soft and chewy. And I start chewing one, and I get little crunchies in it. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I get the wrapper and spit it out, and start feeling around like, there's nothing in this wrapper that, you know, looks like it'd be crunchy. What's going on here? Started feeling around, and my very back molar on the top right side, broke. I can't remember if it's like a filling or if it was a crown, but top kind of by the gum is just, it's shattered. So now I have a space there, which is weird because I can drink cold stuff, I can eat hot stuff, doesn't affect it at all. I don't chew on that side right now until I can get it fixed, but it doesn't really do anything to it. If I have my mouth positioned just right and breathe in, that cold air hits that and ooh, hits that nerve and no bueno. So I'm trying to get to the dentist to get that fixed. Right now, the first one they have is the Monday after Thanksgiving. That'd be fun. But I got a text from the dentist going, hey, we have an opening on Friday morning at 8:30. Sorry, I have a training class at that time. An actual instructor-led class. I'd love to go on Friday and get it fixed. Try to get it today, but you know, day of, good luck with that. That's a little stupid. I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah. So if I can get it fixed, it's going to make brushing the teethy kind of fun. Let's just see. Oh well. Well, at least this week, tomorrow, because my office is 40-something miles one way. One thing I really like about this company as well is we all seem to work really hard when you're getting projects. It's kind of stressful. But it's like you work hard, but you also play hard. The company's rented out a theater tomorrow by the office to see the new Ghostbusters movie. So that's during, the movie starts like at 4 o'clock. Well, it'd be great if we were working in the office, but I'm not. So I still have to drive an hour to get to the theater. So I'm gonna be leaving the house at like 2:30 to get there. So, but one of my good friends also works at the same company. So I get to hopefully sit next to him in the movie. It's a guy I've known for 5 years or so, a good friend of mine. I haven't seen him for a couple months. And he lives down in the Salt Lake area too, but we met through a joint hobby and just kind of going from there. There we go. That feels really good. A little bit right there. For whatever reason, that's always a interesting spot. So I haven't seen him since we started working together. In his department, or his job is the one that helps him, my position with the back-end coding for the customers. So I design the workflow, he builds it. So I haven't seen him since I started a month ago. Well, I said like I've been there. I haven't seen him for a couple months, but it'll be good to see him. As a coworker and a friend. Man, that was a nice shave. I'm telling you, if you have issues with Excelsior, probably just need to add more water. And when I first started with one of the older bases of SmilezforMilez, whatever base I have, 42, I did the same thing. I love the scent, but I was like, I can't get it to lather. It's harder to lather. It doesn't get what I like. And talking to a friend of mine, he said, try more water. Try hydrating it more. I did that, and that did the trick. It became a favorite of mine. Still don't use it all that often. My wife isn't a huge fan of 42. Don't know why, but she's not a huge fan, so I don't use it very frequently. But it is one I'll easily replace. All right, we're gonna finish up with some witches. No, I have not used a SmilezforMilez balm or a splash of theirs. I do have a full measure of Man Splash. I just haven't used it since I bought the splash. or since I got the splash, I was able to get the splash from Grown Man Shave. Same with the soap and balm. I already got the splash if they had this in a splash, but I think that was at the time when, due to ingredient shortages and whatnot, they weren't making splashes. So they went to balms. So the balm, you know, it's decent consistency here. Fairly soft. The balm has a good scent to it. If the soap smelled like this, had this scent strength, it'd be so much better. So much better. Now this is a nice pear scent, but it's not in-your-face pear. If I remember, I'll put the scent notes on the description here. I'll have it pop up on the screen. You can still get this at Grown Man Shave, although it's been sold at most other places. When I looked, I want to say yesterday, it was still available. So anyway, that was a shave. Excelsior base, Bearstone Man, it's good stuff. I did use Omnibus last night. I still think Omnibus is better. It feels a little creamier on my skin. But that being said, Excelsior is no slacker. It's a very good base. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for making it this far. As I mentioned, another giveaway announcement coming soon. So until then, catch y'all next time.